hit the link at the bottom of the screen to watch the entire show. It's tight and sharp, and I think you guys will like it. And our guys are running hot right now in NCAA football. Get paid in full. We move on to our last game on the card. It is a Connor Mack spot. Pops off at 10 p.m. Eastern. I was excited that Connor Mack had chosen it. San Diego State 4-3 on the season at number 13 ranked. BYU 9-1 on the season. San Diego State bounced back from 2 straight losses with a 29-17 win at home over Colorado State. In this spot, they are 14.5 or 15-point dogs to BYU. They've been much better at home than they have been on the road this season. BYU coming off their first loss of the season, 22-17 at Coastal Carolina. For a team that has put up 44.5 points per game, it was interesting. It was surprising they could only manage 17 against Coastal Carolina. CMac, I'm happy you have this game on the card. Lavelle Edwards Stadium, Provo, Utah. Take it away.
Yeah, BYU, they went to Coastal Carolina and couldn't get it done. I know me and Jimmy, we were on that. I'm sure, I don't know, John was. I think it was too many points way off the bat.
Absolutely.
And in this spot, I think it's flat. I think I just don't think they're going to be hyped up for it. Yeah, they have the bigger guys, the older guys. But the Aztecs, man, they're tough. I think this game's tight. I just can't believe it's 15. I love the plus 15 here. And I lean under. And we were going to talk about it. That's what I was talking about with Noli. They've given up some points early in the last few games, and nothing in this game has gone under. Just it did it in the UNR game, and I had 46.5. It went under last week. I lean the under 50.5 right now, or 51. I see a bunch of different numbers at different books. I think Agnew does a good enough job at quarterback for San Diego State. They're going to want to run the ball. Their defense might get torched a little bit by Wilson, but not much. They seem to second half play a lot better defense, San Diego State. They're really locked down. I think they hang in this ball game. I think it's way too many points at San Diego State. So I love the Aztecs here, plus 15, and I'm probably going to take the under because I've only lost once all year. Like Noli, I take it every week. I'm like 7-1, San Diego State unders. So just go with it again.
I get the under a lot. I've been so disappointed with San Diego State, and the injury to Bell at running back has hurt them.
Yeah.
But I certainly wouldn't take the other side. I
think they plug and play though. I mean, I think he was a big deal, but BYU's got a bunch of injuries and COVID problems. They're not very healthy right now. I went through their roster, so they're banged up and just got beat down. I think they might win this game, but I don't think they're going to be up for it to go to San Diego State. It's not an easy place to win.
Noli knows backing your move on the under there, CMac. Interesting. Under at San Diego State, BYU. John Ryan, take it away.
Well, I hear what you guys are saying. The BYU game their loss, the Coastal Carolina, came down to that final play of the game. And I'm sure you heard the counts of the announcers from both schools and how dramatically different they were, listening to the BYU announcers call that last play and also Coastal Carolina. Point being, that was one hell of an emotional game. And to lose in the manner of which BYU did on the last play of the game at the 1 yard line or the 2 yard line, even if it would have been the 7 yard line, it's just a brutal way to lose, and they were, a double-digit favorite. They were double digits.
Yeah.
So when teams that are double digits lose, regardless of location, and they're ranked, that spells hangover in a big way. And I agree with Connor Mack here, and I guess the chat room too is leaning on getting the points. San Diego State does have problems throwing the ball. BYU has no trouble throwing the ball. They're more of a balanced offense. But, despite what I said last week when BYU's players the average age of them was older than the coaching staff age of Coastal Carolina, I just have a funny feeling that size is not going to matter here. And, if you're a coach at San Diego State, what are you telling the players? We got them right where we want them. They're not going to want to play this game, and we can get after them. And bigger-sized bodies tend to get moved around a lot further than smaller ones. when they allow that. So I like San Diego State here with the points. So I agree with Connor. It's just way too many.
Interesting. I guess maybe I should not be so hesitant then, because I like the underlook a lot. As soon as you guys started breaking that down, I was like, okay, well, I'm going to jump on that. But also adding
I'm on both. I think both are. I mean, I've just been doing San Diego State unders and a few lucky ones, but I like I just think it's crazy amount of points. BYU's really that much better. I mean, San Diego State can play defense. I think a little. I think it's a lot. You never know. I think it's just flat spot. Their season was ended.
Yeah.
I think they could win the game. It's just we'll see.
And
it's a 32-18 game. So I think I would be interested in the San Diego State team total, which will probably be 17.5, 18. You know, I think they can score 21.
Very interesting. Very interesting. All right, there you go. There's the late game in Provo, Utah, San Diego State, BYU, and both are experts on San Diego State and the under.